Good evening, it's Wednesday, September 4, 2019 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim, and here's all you need to know in NewsBits tonight. President Rodrigo Duterte has given freed heinous crime convicts 15 days to surrender, adding that he is considering putting up a 1 million peso reward for the rearrest of each convict. The president also fired Bureau of Corrections Chief Faeldon. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
President Rodrigo Duterte has fired Bureau of Corrections Director General Nicanor Faeldon and ordered freed heinous crime convicts to surrender within 15 days. If they fail to surrender, the president said he is considering a 1 million peso reward for the rearrest of each heinous crime convict who was released based on the good conduct time allowance system. Among those freed are Josman Aznar, Ariel Balansag, and Alberto Caño, 3 of the 7 men convicted for the 1997 rape slay of Mary Joy and Jacqueline Chiong. The release orders were signed last August 16, and Faeldon admitted that the 3 men have been released last Monday. Duterte said he was ready to kill the killers of the Chiong sisters, Aileen Sarmenta and Alan Gomez, if an opportunity arises. Former Calauan Mayor Antonio Sanchez was convicted for the rape slay of Sarmenta and killing of Gomez. Sanchez was supposed to be among those released for good behavior. Records from Bucor revealed that some 1,914 inmates convicted of heinous crimes have been granted early release since 2014 on the basis of good conduct. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
Senior citizens and persons with disability in Cebu City are set to receive their 3,000 peso cash assistance after the City Council approved the 2.5 billion peso supplemental budget. Here's Kenneth Torres for the details.
After the Cebu City Council approved the 2.5 billion peso supplemental budget, the city government is set to distribute the 3,000 pesos cash assistance for the senior citizens and persons with disability on September 21 and 22. The approved budget, which was requested by the Office of the Mayor, includes the 455 million peso cash aid for senior citizens and 80 million pesos for the PWDs. According to Mayor Edgardo Labella, the city will prioritize the 75,000 senior citizens, excluding the new applicants who were registered in 2011 and 2013 in accordance with the amendatory ordinance. Based on the list of the Office of the Senior Citizens Affairs, there are more than 1,000 senior citizens who applied to avail the city's cash assistance. Labella added that there will be verification to ensure that the beneficiary is entitled to the financial assistance. Dr. Jeffrey Bowness, head of the Department of Social Welfare and Services, said that if there will be no changes in the schedule of distribution, the 12,000 PWDs and elderly will receive the cash aid on September 22. The distribution of the financial assistance will be done in the barangay level. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
More stories in NewsBits Tonight after this short break. A suspected drug pusher and 2 policemen were wounded during a drug bust in Mandaue City this morning. Here's Nico Tubo for the details.
A suspected drug pusher and 2 policemen were wounded during a drug bust in Barangay Barilad, Mandaue City Wednesday morning. The drug bust was conducted outside a funeral parlor along AS Fortuna Street. The target of the operation was identified as Jason Espensa Villa, who was on board a black sports utility vehicle. Initial investigation revealed that the suspect opened fire when he realized that he was transacting with police officers. An exchange of fire ensued between the suspect and 4 other members of the Drug Enforcement Unit of Canduman Police Station. The suspect was chased all the way to a hardware store located near the Banilad flyover after he fled his vehicle when police immobilized its tire. Police revealed that Villa, who yielded a sachet of suspected shabu and a firearm, is a newly identified drug personality. Authorities are still verifying if Villa is an employee of a private school in Barangay Banilad, which was shown in his identification card. Nico Tubo, NewsBits Tonight.
For the latest in sports, here's Kenneth Torres.
Gilas Pilipinas has ended their group stage campaign in 2019 FIBA Basketball World Cup with a heartbreaking loss against Angola, 84-81, earlier at the GBA International Sports and Recreation Center in China. Gilas wiped out the 11-point lead of Angola in the second half, but fell short in the final quarter and in the extra period. With 33.1 seconds left to play, PBA rookie CJ Perez scored a three-pointer shot which paved Gilas' way for the overtime period. But after Andre Blatch's free throw that gave Gilas a 76-73 lead, Team Angola fired back to outlast Gilas. Kiefer Avena still had a chance to send the game into a second overtime but failed to deliver his three-point shot. Blatch led the Gilas with 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 steals, and a block. Perez chipped in 17 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Robert Bolik added 10 points in the 10 minutes off the bench. Kenneth Torres, NewsBits Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Sherry Ann Lim. Good evening.